Hey there folks, welcome back to Grim Dawn. Let's see, this Lifestealer oil should draw the life out of the intended target. 30% of attack damage converted to health. Okay, sounds like what I expected. Alright, we can rock on for a little bit longer without returning to town. Right. So when we do return to town, though, we've got two folks to talk to, so that'll be interesting. Probably gonna take, actually quit out of the game and take a break after this episode. So we'll probably check in with those guys next episode when we start back in town. That could change though. Alright, so it looks like there's some wreck and ruin over here. Guess that goes with being on outskirts of the town. Interesting. Quite the ambush going on here. Well, I guess ambush is not exactly the best term. Not a well thought out one. I guess it would be a goblin ambush, though, wouldn't it? It's fine. We'll all come at him from the same side. That's the way an ambush works, right? Not so much goblins. Not so much. You guys just keep on being your cute selves, though. It's fun for everybody. It's comical. Toxic idol, you say? So bonus to all pets. Plus chaos and poison damage. Regen. Intrigue's evil eye. Seems not bad, but not really necessarily of our alley. Yeah, I'm in your base, stealing your loops. Appreciate that we're loading up on healing potions. It's nice. It's comforting. It's not terrifying. It's comforting. So fire, lightning, offensive ability. So we lose casting speed, but we get damage increases here. Because both fire and lightning will boost our main skill here, our magic missile thing. It's probably fine with that. Let's see, can we combine any components? We can combine a lot of components actually, as it turns out. Sure. Something like that. Yeah, sure. Where is anything gone? Where could it be? Ulgrim. Ulgrim sounds like a really nice guy. Moldering Fields. Yeah. Yeah, seems like a great place to be. So you are here. I guess we're heading up this way. Yeah, that all seems reasonably in
Well, I'll
line.
be a living person.
I've been stranded out here since Burwitch fell. Fortified myself on this little patch of island, cooking whatever critters get too close while waiting for the inevitable end. You're a welcome sight for sore eyes. Indeed I am. I'm a cannibal. Burwitch fell months ago. How have you survived this long? Well, I can cook for one. I used to work in the capital. You know, we could use a cook because our current cook is trying to kill people. I used to work in the capital and had the honor of preparing meals for a couple noble houses and many foreign dignitaries. I'm not a fighter, but I've learned to hunt a bit when necessary. It gets me by. Scraps of bone rat aren't exactly fine dining, though. Most of all, I just keep quiet and observe. What about you? Where do you hail from? Yeah, we could use a cook. Sorry, I have no idea who you are. Yeah, we could use a cook. I mean, we're just gonna keep piling people in, and you know, if some of who we bring in happens to be evil, like I don't know, shapeshifter dudes, somebody in there is gonna be competent, right? We could use a cook. This prison of yours sounds like heaven. Many people have described prisons that way. Compared to my current dwelling, I bet I could do my share as well. Men fight better on full stomachs. How will we get all my equipment to Devil's Crossing? Have you heard of U-Haul? This is like that, except it's you throw stuff through the rip. Anyway, a portal? I've only ever seen one of those before, and it wasn't spitting out the good guys. I really hope you're not trying to pull one on me. Here goes nothing. You're a brave man. What's left of you? Could have just come over to this fallow field and gathered all the things you needed. Except no... bats. Or some kind of... I guess they called them raptors, so I guess it's supposed to be some kind of scavenging bird. Flesh-warped butcher. Yeah, we've killed some of your kind. What do you mean, my kind? Anyway. Ow. It hurts. So, plus energy, plus health, plus some resistance. I kinda like my damage pants. My damage and resistance pants. Ooh, stairs down, you say? Why, it would be criminal to not investigate. I mean, certainly it's fine with all these pleasant fellows around guarding the place. There could not be anything at all wrong within. Corpse dust. Sounds like fun? Question mark? Sure. Let's head down the trap door. Grab the void touched. Interesting. Disconcerting. Other things as well. Yeah, not too bad. Leveled up. Good deal. Alright, so... yeah, these gloves aren't really that great for us necessarily. These pants, though. So, plus spirit and some resistance. Yeah, I guess if we had the cunning, and or rather the physique, and we could have said physique. Honestly, we could get there off the point in demolitionist, I do believe. to wear these, we would gain more offensive ability than we have now. Wow, we're actually rather low chance to hit that guy. More spirit, so that's more damage. Plus some resistance. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and Poignant Demolitionist will give us 3 points of physique. That'll be fine. I guess we'll put a point in Blackwater Cocktail. I mean, we've got that. We've got plus skills going on for it, so it's reasonably cheap. Decent radius. Damage isn't great, but it does burn for a while. Sure, we'll put it on the bar. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and replace tonic with that. Hopefully I can remember to actually hit my my number 9 button. See, they start off as 9 and 0. I didn't particularly mention that previously, but it is the case. And so I could boost cunning. Let's go ahead and put our pants on. Alright, so we're at 297, 305. Not bad at all. That would also let us use this Arbalest. Now, it does seem like maybe that's not where we want to go now that we've got this fire damage boost here, though. This is plus 9 damage, though. So, I mean, presumably that's plus 27, which is more than we've got presently, it would seem. Though we do lose spirit. I'll try it. Interesting. Yep. That's right. I hadn't even picked up on that. What is... Oh, we need the physique from these to equip these pants. Gotcha. Alright. Good beats. That's what I'm really interested on these cocktails is whether the burn is just for things that stay in that vicinity or whether it affects things that leave subsequently. Double axe all the way across your face. Double axe all the way to the back. Alright, let's see. So the double axe is a strong weapon, but it's not really where we're looking to be. Got some more components. Yeah, it's fine. So I guess the next thing to try, energetic kicker, with the cocktail is to set it up in a place the enemies would be coming through. Okay, does look like the burning persists, as you would expect, but you know, just to make sure. Assuming too much can get you in trouble. Hooray for loot. Alright, so we're up to a little over 10,000. Not bad. I want to go back and check this out. Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, there's no way we're going to get down here and find out that there's nothing of note, right? Surely there's going to be a shrine and, like, all kind of other... we'll take the journeyman's back. All kind of other wonderful and interesting items. It's not going to turn out that we're just blocked off. And there's nothing cool at all. Except that's how it turned out. Oh well. We didn't waste that much time. That's a troll. That's a troll is what that is. That's what's going on there. Nothing to be too concerned about. Rickety ladders, see? It's fine. Burwich Village, okay, do we... Alright, let's... Yeah, good deal. Alright, so that is secure the Burwich Rift Gate. Alright, so it's reasonably nearby. Good. If you could not, Mr. Corruption thingy, that would be nice. What's that? Ooh, metal strongbox. Money. Good old-fashioned money. Burwich Village Rift. Well... let's get to. Rift Gate is swarming with enemies. Well, that's the way I like my Rift Gates. What else we've got? Yeah, we'll stun you guys. We'll get you with some, give you some cocktails. It'll be holy crap, Batman. So it's two heroes at once. It's fine. Volvaris the Glacierborn, alright. And the other guy who has a name. That's really not what I meant to do. I guess it'll work out to some extent, as long as we can get away. Jeez! Alright, we killed the Glacierborn. The Undying. It's fine. We've got you. We've got you this time, dude. Well, this fight is going to cost us 2 mana potions, which is quite the cost, actually. Alright. Burwich Rift is clear of enemies, and we have achieved securing Burwich. Nice. Nice. Scrap. There we go. Sorry folks, just... Alright. That wasn't too terribly long there. Alright, so, yeah, wow, we've got Mutant Arm of the Desert. Mutant Armor of the Owl. Yeah, that's some pretty sweet stuff. Okay. Yeah, and we have acquired the Rift Gate. Good deal. So now we can report back to Mr. Bourbon. We can't use the Morning Star just yet. Don't want to keep either of these. So plus fire damage, or plus integer fire damage, and plus percent fire damage, and plus percent burn damage. So the fire damage and the burn damage, as I understand it, should both affect our cocktails. The burn damage on our cocktails. 9% physical damage converted to fire damage. Okay. So if we hit things with it, that will take effect. For the other one, more casting speed and more spirit. It would be better for things that base off of weapon damage, which currently are only our Nova thing. Our Tempest, Calidor's Tempest, works off of weapon and damage. As I understand it, in case there's something I'm forgetting here about Jax, don't, or the cocktail, which also does not. Yeah, alright. Ooh, these gloves increase burn damage. And they also give us more energy. Yeah, that's better than... Oh, right, we need the physique still. Right. Right. Stairs down. So, yet more looty loot. More looty loot. Looteration. Looterino. Sacrificial Knife of the Void. Sounds like the kind of thing we should keep track of, keep tabs on, hold on to, maybe use. Probably not use. Probably not on using so much. Let's put that down over there. All right. Find out what we've got going on down here. Oh, okay. So literally nothing. I guess I could have checked that further on up. Oh well. Alright, back to town. Alright, so looks like there's two of these guys. Will that allow us to finish that? Oh, apparently we did finish the quest. Yeah, okay. So we've got a lot of things to do once we get back to Harmon. Or once we get back to Double Crossing. There we go. That's the name of the place. That's the town. I mean, that may actually... I don't know. For now, at least, I'd rather have what we're currently using. Dusty Lectern, Cultist Orders.
My inventory is full.
Really? Yeah, I guess this is not wrong. I had expected Cultist Orders to be like a little page thing. Alright, I guess that's something we can do to make a little bit of room. So, reading these notes, they can help you with quests. They give a little bit of experience. They're also sort of lore things, so I'm going to open them. And if you guys want to read them, that should pretty much give you enough time. And likewise with this Harbor Master's log. See, a little bit of extra experience. This is a one-page thing, so we'll call that. And then Francis's note. Remember, that's where we got the gun. That was the undead guy. Pretty much there, very near the beginning of the game. All right, and I believe. Oh yes, that's our factions menu. That's not what I meant to hit. Cultists' orders. Pick that up, and we'll head back out of here. Presumably. Alright, we'll head up a little ways. We'll see what else we can find. I'm just kind of trying to get a feeling for what else is around here and how much loot we can pick up, because honestly I'm looking to take a break here in a few minutes, and not sure we have enough time to go over everything in town. So yeah, we'll do this little bit of fighting. Maybe this lot of bit of fighting. Trying to fight our way down to that ether crystal. Well, looks like we may be about there now, though, so that's good. The cellar door. Crumbling wall. And this will... Ooh, need extra loot. Hidden remains. Oh wow. Alright, well in that case, we're gonna head back to town and loot some stuff. Yeah, that's a very handy tip, which we've already gone over. Wow.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Alright, let's unload some of the stuff we're not particularly likely to use. That counts. Yeah. Sure thing. Roy. So, is this a... This vendor will not accept that item. Okay. And that one was something we're not probably going to use. Right. Alright, let's see if we can combine some more components and see if I can pick up that loot. Alright. So these... Ooh, that's a gun. Interesting. Cold damage, +% cold damage. An ice spike on attack. That might actually be interesting enough to use. Some more iron bits. Yeah, that... Well, as creepy as that looks, I guess there wasn't actually anything there. Fair enough. Let's head down this way. Quite the conglomeration of enemies. Some more loot. Another rickety ladder. Okay, so yeah, now we're on just sort of another side of Burwich. Far away through here, and we're pretty much back where we've been before. So I'm gonna open a portal, a rift rather, and I'm gonna take a break here, folks. When we come back, we'll see all these people in town, and then we'll see from there. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you then.